Steve James here, contributing editor to Acoustic Guitar, with a lesson that will detail my guitar part for a great train song, Milwaukee Blues, which I learned from a recording by singer and banjo player Charlie Poole and his North Carolina Ramblers. This lesson is one of a series in the Acoustic Guitar Guide to Roots and Blues Fingerstyle Guitar. Notation and tablature can also be found in my string letter publishing book titled Roots and Blues Fingerstyle Guitar. To play Milwaukee Blues, I use a drop D variation on standard tuning, lowering the sixth string a whole step to D. Let me demonstrate that. D, A, D, G, B, and E. Form a D chord and it sounds like this. The song has two similar 8-bar parts in the key of D. Melody and fills are played over an alternating bass line, and it sounds like this. We're going to use 4 basic chord shapes throughout the song, and each has a 2-note thumb-picked bass line. Here's a first position D chord. Should be familiar. Index finger on the 3rd string, middle finger on the 2nd string, 3rd finger on the 1st string. And the bass line on this chord involves the 6th and 4th string. Again, a steady 4 count there. Add the 5th string in A if you want to. We'll do that a little bit later on. A G chord with a low G in the bass is played this way. Yep, it's that easy. I'm just stopping the 6th string at the 5th fret with my ring finger, my 3rd finger. The 3rd finger also mutes the 5th string. And then the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string are sounded open. Bass line from the 6th to 4th string. And there you have it, a 1-finger G chord. Isn't the guitar wonderful? And then the second G chord is formed by placing your middle finger on the 5th string at the 2nd fret. That's a B. Once again, your D string is open, your G string is open. You're going to fret the 3rd string at the 2nd string at the 3rd fret. You're going to fret the 2nd string at the 3rd fret using your 4th finger, your little finger. Your bass line involves the 5th and 4th string. And then you can add a 7th on top of the chord by fretting the 1st string at the 1st fret with your index finger. The 2 G chords played in succession sound like this. Form an A7 chord as follows. Use your middle finger on the 4th string at the 2nd fret, your 3rd finger on the 2nd string at the 2nd fret. Be sure to place your index finger on the 2nd string at the 1st fret behind your 3rd finger. The 3rd string, the G, remains open, and you should also be able to add a high 7 by stopping the 1st string at the 3rd fret with your 4th finger. Play the bass line on the 5th and 4th strings. by fretting the 6th string at the 2nd fret with your thumb. Now we're going to try to play that thumb-picked bass line slowly through the entire chord progression. I suggest you practice this until you can do it smoothly. Picking the melody with upstrokes of my index and middle fingers, I'll play the D chord and pull off the high F sharp against the open E string. Followed by the D on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Add an A sharp on the 3rd string to the low G chord. It's 3rd string, 3rd fret. I'm fretting it with my index finger and playing it against the open B string for that major minor 3rd combination that's so right when you're playing blues. And then play the higher inversion of the G chord, the one with the B in the bass and the D on top. Form the A7 chord and play the 2nd string at the 1st and 2nd fret, along with the open 1st string and the 1st string at the 3rd fret. Repeat the phrase we used in the first 2 bars. And end with a turnaround phrase played over the D and A7 chords. It sounds like and works like this. I'm hammering on from the 2nd to 3rd fret on the 3rd string, playing the 2nd string open, stopping the 2nd string with my 3rd finger, then using my 1st and 2nd finger to hammer on from the F to F sharp, 1st to 2nd fret on the 1st string, the D on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret again, open 2nd string, 3rd string at the 2nd fret, form your A7 chord, play the 2nd and 1st string, and then resolve on D. With the bass line, it sounds like this. Here's part 1 of the melody played slowly. The second part starts with the melody played over low and high voicings of the G chord, including an open E and F at the 1st fret on the higher of the 2 voicings. Sounds like this. Here's the melody. Bass line. Together. and then add the D on the second string, open first string, and the seventh, the F, played on the first string of the first fret with your index finger. Resolve to D, and play this fill. Very useful one, I might add. I'm working around a D chord here, hammering on from F to F sharp, playing the D on the second string, the third fret, fretting it with my ring finger, open B, and A on the third string at the second fret, and resolve on D. And for the last two bars of the second part, use the same turnaround phrase as we did in the first. Now I'll play the melody, fills, and bass line together slowly. And here once again is Milwaukee Blues at a faster tempo. Note that on my recorded version I use a capo at the 4th fret, so it sounds in F sharp, but I'm using this drop D tuning just the same. Milwaukee Blues. Showers of rain, out the spur come an old freight train. Riding that train, old Bill Jones, good old hobo trying to get home. He was trying to get home, just trying to get home. He was a good old hobo trying to get home. Oh yeah. So that's Milwaukee Blues. For more fingerstyle blues instruction and songs, check out the other lessons in my acoustic guitar guide to roots and blues fingerstyle guitar at acousticguitar.com. For Acoustic Guitar, I'm Steve James.